All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this very last minute quick training call. Sally and Andrew coming to you from Durban, South Africa. And on the call today, we have a young guy, 21 years old, celebrated his 21st birthday a few days ago, by the name of Olivier Auguste, all the way from the island of Mauritius, the islands of Africa. Oliver, can you hear me?
Sally, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Awesome. We can hear you clearly.
There we
Perfect.
Go. Hey, Olivier, how are you?
I'm great. And you, Andrew, how are you?
Good, my brother. Blessed.
So we're not going to be long because I know that, now that we've moved to online webinars and online business, we no longer have a peak income generating hour or times. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So very quickly, I want to know from you, what were you doing when you saw WorldVentures? What were you doing before WorldVentures, and when you saw WorldVentures, what made you say this is it?
Okay, so firstly, I want to thank you for letting me jump on this call and do this call. We're really grateful for your leadership, you and Andrew, your servant leadership. So yes, to answer to your question, before doing the WorldVentures, I was working with my dad and my brother Greg. You all guys know him. We were working together, and we saw Greg signed up, right? And at that time, I didn't knew about it. And Greg told me, okay, jump on this, download this app and jump on it. And at first I was skeptical, and I was like, hey, are we really doing this? And then Greg told me, okay, yes, let's do it. And then I was a little bit, backside. And I saw how Greg was committed to this business. And I jumped all in after. There was a moment where he went to momentum, and then I saw that I say, okay, he's all in, let me go all in with him. So me and Greg, we were always together from the beginning. So yes.
And what were you doing with your dad and your brother? What work were you doing before WorldVentures?
So we were working together with him. So we were doing administrative work. My dad used to own a spare part company for vehicles and all that. So yeah, that's it.
So very little sales experience. You knew nothing about network marketing.
Zero, nothing.
Okay, awesome. So we've watched you guys follow the system. We've met you guys at virtually every training. You guys jumped on a plane, you flew to Joburg, you came to Cape Town, you never hesitated, which obviously you've put the investment into your business before the paycheck comes. And this is what Andrew and I want to ask you today. Obviously, when people work together as a team, we always see massive results. And as a team, you guys are following the system. So I want you to run us through today. When you get a brand new person started, what do you do from that minute to duplication?
Okay, so I teach him the IC system directly, right? So we what we do is we follow the system. We are the product of the system directly. So I will teach him, I will tell him, okay, do a list of 20 people, sharpest people with you, and then I will show him to invite, right? We're using the inviting script of the team expansion. Like, I'm not the text guy, I'm the phone guy, right? I will phone, I will tell him to phone, that will be more personal. And I will tell him, okay, bro, you need to be excited for that. Are you excited personally for this business? And then he will say yes. And I'll be, okay, you need to show your excitement because people will dance to your music, right? So I'll be like reading the script for him, explaining how we invite. It will be like that. Hey, there's some serious money to be made, and I thought about you first. When are you free for 20 minutes? And then if he said, now right now we say, okay, download Zoom, boom, boom, boom. So yes, and then
get them on the Zoom.
Exactly, yes. And especially there's some people, suppose I showed the deal to Julian 6 months ago, right? And he didn't join. during this time right now, I will invite him through the coronavirus invite, which will be simple. We're just following the system word for word, script for script, energy for energy. During this, I will call Julian, hey Jules, what's up? And then he tell me, okay, he's good. And I will tell him during these uncertain times, home-based business opportunity are thriving, brother. You remember what you said no to when I showed you the deal. And then he will be like, yes, okay. And then I will be like, okay, home-based business opportunity are thriving. You're locked down, right? You're not working. Are you sure that during the free next month you're getting paid, brother? So I'll be like that. And I will tell him, okay, so I will ask him that question. Have you find a way to generate income through your phone from your house? And then he'll be like, no. And then I will be like, okay, how does that make you feel? And then I will be inviting him, and then he will be jumping. So yes, that's how I'm doing it. Yeah.
And are you duplicating exactly the same script with your entire team, or do you find
so I will
doing WhatsApp messages?
Okay, so I exactly the moment I will tell him, okay, your business launch is at that time, I will send him the link with the script just below. So when he will be inviting, his script will be on the left and his list will be on the right. He has the script, he read the script, boom.
Just read the script, read the slides. That's what we've said from day one. Now you've got Jules inviting. His launch is at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now you're putting Jules on that launch, business online launch with you.
Yes, exactly.
Focus.
And for the first day, Julian will be will only be edifying me, right? For the first business launch. And on the second meeting that I'm be doing for Julian, I will tell him to do the intro, 3-step setup, right? Which I will send him the video, quick coach, 3-step setup. Watch it. I know that he won't master it from the first time, because the moment they see themselves talking in front of people, they are scared, you know. But I just want him to do it for once. If he did it once, he will be able to do it twice, etc., etc. And he do the introduction, and then I continue the whole presentation. The third day, he's doing the whole introduction, introducing the video, and then I will be doing the business side. And then fourth day, he's doing everything.
Everything, and you're just doing a testimonial.
Exactly, just standing for a testimonial, exactly.
So Greg, you know why I'm asking you these very simple questions. I mean, Oliver, you know why I'm asking you these very simple questions is because you're following the system. On the fourth day, you teach him that he brings you on for a testimonial. Why is it so important to have that testimonial?
It will just support the presentation and prove that it is working. People remember, you know that people don't ask them 3 questions. Does it work? Will you help me? And which was the third?
Can I do it?
Does it exactly? Can I do it?
Look
so
here.
Yes.
Wait, Oliver, look here. Can you see?
Okay, so we are aligned then.
Okay, so the testimonial is the story. The facts tell, but the stories sell, and that's what we want to make very clear on this training call today, because I think some people are just trying to make it too complicated, and the simpler it is, the easier it becomes for everyone to do.
So I believe that we should keep it very simple. You know, there's some people, okay, they have business experience. They don't want to humble themselves for the system. They want to do it their way. I tell him, okay, do it your way. If it's not working for you, then we'll have a chat. Like, easy. I'm not going to lose my time, energy to them. Oh, no, we should do it that way. Oh, no, this guy got here. No, not like that. We tell him, okay, go do yours. If he get the result, okay, let's see if it will be able to duplicate. And then when his members will be struggling, I will tell him, okay, try this one and let me know how it works. Exactly that.
So I see that on the WhatsApp groups, your Mauritius team has got great momentum. I think out of all the teams right now, you guys have probably got the greatest momentum within team expansion right now. So everybody is looking at modeling exactly what you're doing. So there's a lot of people on this call right now which are paying very, very close attention to what I'm going to say. Someone joins your team right now. They are not in Mauritius. They've been put in via somebody else, somewhere else, maybe even in another country. You don't have the time to sit with them on a script because they're not there. If we don't get to that person quickly, they're going to fall out of the system. They're going to get ignored. They're going to be orphaned, and they're probably going to end up quitting 40 days from now. What do you do with that person? They get put in via somebody else. How do you get to that person so they start following your system?
Okay, so the question I always ask myself, or am I leading or am I being led? That's the question I ask myself, and I tell him, okay, bro, I have this time free, this time free, this time free. Which suits you best? And then he say me, okay, that time, and then okay, let's do your business launch at that time. And then you'll be his business launch. I tell him what to do. The edification, I'm going to send him an edification video, quick coach, and then done. And then after that, after the first presentation, can we do another bam farm, book a meeting from a meeting? Done. And then we continue again, working 4 days with him, and we are working in a sink or swim system. Either he step up or he sink. So yeah.
Okay, let's back it up a little bit. So let's talk about the sink or swim, right? The swim part is easy. Everybody just gets momentum. We're looking for the ace and we're running with the right person. That person's slow. That person doesn't have a sense of urgency. Now we're going to work at their pace, but they need to step up to our pace. We can't lower our standards to meet their character, if I can put it that way. What do you do in that particular scenario? Do you leave them? Do you give them enough rope and wait for them to come to you? Do you switch gears and work with another team? What do you do in that case when they're not working at your speed?
Okay. So that's why during the first start training, I ask him clearly, do you want to make money fast or do you want to make money slow? That's where I know how I can work with him. If I can work with him at 100K, I work with him 100K. If he wants to go 10K, I go 10K with him.
So he says he's going to work fast. He doesn't work fast. 4 or 5 days later, he still hasn't done his list. You just move on.
No, but because when I'll be doing the foster training with him, I'm on the phone with him. He's doing his list at the moment I'm on the phone with him. So he's not doing his thing on his own. I'm taking control. You need to be in control, like, okay, do your list, and then we booking the meeting at the business launch, and then, yeah.
Perfect, thanks.
So my friend, I want to see what's on your back wall. I can see you've got hustle, always. What else have you got on your back wall? Tell us some of your affirmations.
Okay, so I'm grateful to be the next lifetime $1 million earner of team expansion. I have a strong willpower, last name myself, first name always. I am grateful to be an IND by December 2020. My why by doing WorldVentures is fueled by the why of my team members. Julian always told me, don't make this business about yourself. He used to take a metal and tap my head just to humble myself and put always highlight on the team. It's not one person who's doing it, it's the whole team. So yes, these are some affirmations that I got it there. So yes.
Brilliant.
So guys, we told you we're not going to take long. I think we've been exactly 15 minutes. Andrew's got one more question and then we're going to close off.
Olivier, I want to talk about leadership. I think that is crucial in terms of any duplication that we have within any team around the world. And it's easy to put a person in, and if we leave them too long, they go cold and the lead comes to an end, right? You seem to have it down to a fine art where you seem to be creating new leaders merging up that are taking the reins. Obviously, leadership is very important in your business and you guys are getting that right. what are you doing correctly that is actually creating all these new little leaders popping up? What are you doing that is creating that energy for those leaders wanting to lead?
Okay, so before, suppose I sign Greg up, for example, and I want to see if he got desires, what he wants, identify firstly why he's doing the business, and on that I will determine that okay, and according to the action he's taking and what he said he's willing to do, I will invest my time in Greg. I will tell him, okay, I will be on the call with him, I will guiding him, and especially if he's taking action, he's stepping up. Does that answer to your question, Andrew?
100%. So first of all, I want to thank all the leaders which have invested into you and Greg, because you filtered that down. You guys have been humble and coachable, and obviously you filtered it down into the team. I know we're going to see massive things coming out of the next 90 days from you guys, and huge respect from us to all of you, because once again, it's been so nice to do a call and you're just following the system. So we want to congratulate you guys. We're looking forward to celebrating all of you, and hats off to all of the leaders. And Jules, well done, my brother. I think you've got some people which are going to outrank you, and that's exactly what we want to see. So
thank you.
Well done,
just
guys.
one thing, before we close that, I want to say that there's no secret. It's just following the system, humbling yourself. We just modeling what Sachin is doing, and we a product of team expansion system. So yes, humble yourself, follow the system, be humble, trainable, and coachable, and you will be unstoppable. That's word for word what Julian told me. And if Julian tells me to do A, I will do A. I will not do A plus. I will do A exactly how he told me to do it, and then I will follow his lead 100%. So yes, it's been a great pleasure to have you guys on the call. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If there's anything else, no problem, Sally. We can keep in touch, no problem. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Olivier, and I hope to see you walking the stage at Bootcamp. Marketing Director, is that right?
It will.
Fantastic. I want to celebrate you. Thank you.
And this call for the people in the team and your teams, guys, which have jumped on, if you missed the call, it's going to be uploaded in 30 minutes to the YouTube channel, and you can share it with your teams. God bless you. Follow the system, and very important, what you do in the next 90 days is really going to determine whether you become the person that your life is better coming out of this recession at the end of the year, or it's going to be worse. There's only two ways you can go coming through this. So make sure it's the first one. God bless, guys.
Olivier Auguste, thank you, my brother. God bless. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Thanks, guys.